Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudarayi Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Ruttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistaki. Hare Krishna. So today we are reading sloka from Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 1, Canto 1, chapter 4. Let me share my screen. Chapter 4, sloka number 6. You know when you are able to see my screen. Please repeat after me or along with me. Kadam alakshita pauraiha samprapta kuru jangalan unmatta muka jadavat vicharan gajasahvaye. Katam alakshita pauraiha samprapta kuru jangalan unmatta muka jadavat vicharan gajasahvaye. Katam alakshita pauraiha samprapta kuru jangalan unmatta muka jadavat vicharan gajasahvaye. Anybody want to recite? Katam, what to meaning? Katam, how? Alakshita, recognized. Pauraiha, by the citizens. Samprapta, reaching. Kuru Jangalan, Jangalan, the Kuru Jangala provinces. Unmatta, mud. Mukha, dump. Jadavat, stunted. Vicharan, wandering. Gaja Sahvaye, Hastinapur. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. How was he, Srila Sukadeva, the son of Vyasa, recognized by the citizens when he entered the city of Hastinapura, now Delhi? After wandering in the provinces of Kuru and Jangala, appearing like a madman, dumb and retarded. Purport. The present city of Delhi was formerly known as Hastinapura because it was first established by King Hasti. Goswami Sukadeva, after leaving his parental home, was roaming like a madman, and therefore it was very difficult for the citizens to recognize him in his exalted position. A sage is not therefore recognized by the sight, but by hearing. One should approach a sadhu or great sage not to see, but to hear him. If one is not prepared to hear the words of a sadhu, there is no profit. Sukadeva Goswami was a sadhu who could speak on the transcendental activities of the Lord. He did not satisfy the whims of ordinary citizens. He was recognized when he spoke on the subject of Bhagavatam. And he never attempted jugglery like a magician. Outwardly, he appeared to be retarded, dumb madman. But in fact, he was the most elevated transcendental personality. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Om Namo Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadhamayam Tadapi Swapadantikam. Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pachatya Desitarini. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gauravaktarunda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami Nitinamani Acharya Padaya Nitai Pradayani Gauravakadadhamadaya Garakramataya. Hare Krishna dear devotees, thank you very much for joining this today's class. Srimad Bhagavatam. Sukadeva Goswami, he was in his mother womb for 16 years because he heard the Srimad Bhagavatam in the mother's womb itself, and before also as a parrot he heard from the Lord Shiva. So he is so much realized person, and he know about the material world, and he don't want to come out and entangle with this material nature. So he wanted to be in the womb. So then Vyasadeva is praying to Lord Krishna, and finally he came out. So, but as soon as he came, he is walking. So actually, everybody when they born, they are Sudras. So parents has to do the purificatory ceremonies. So Vyasadeva is surprised when he is going like that. So he started going to the forest. So then Vyasadeva is going back to him, and then inviting him back to the home. So he need to do the purificatory ceremonies. And so actually when he's going, so he wanted to bring, right? So he's not listening. Then later he sent 4 of his disciples, and they glorified the Supreme Lord very much by the slokas, and he finally attracted. And then he explained about the Bhagavatam to the Sukadeva Goswami. But when he's going on the way, right, initially, so he is very much worried about the materialistic person. So because they talk all the worldly matters, and then materialistic things, so he don't want to. So then he pretend to be as a madman and dumb and retarded. So the citizens, they could not recognize him. He is an exalted person, and he is a sadhu. They are not able to recognize. So a common man cannot recognize a sadhu unless you have a desire to learn about bhakti, and if you are seeking for the self-realization, we cannot recognize a sadhu. So so that is the reason he is hiding. He is pretending to be a madman and dumb and retarded. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also doesn't want to talk with worldly people and very rich people like kings and politicians, because what is the use to associating with them? king during that time, King Rudra is a king, and he is a devotee, and he's a great devotee of Lord Jagannath. He wanted to associate with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but he did not agree. And but he did not stop. He very eager to meet and take the association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he became very humble, and in a disguised form, he participated in Radha Yatra. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was resting, he came humbly, and he served, and then he glorified the Lord, and he recited Gopi Gita. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pleased, and he hugged him. So when we wanted to approach a sadhu, so we have to reach humbly. So everyone came to this material world to enjoy, but when we start thinking that we wanted to realize, and we wanted to know the ultimate truth, then we are different. Then we are different, and then we should not mingle with worldly people. It doesn't mean that we should not mingle, but we should be very careful when we are associating with them, because they will change our mind, so we'll fall down. So again, coming to the consciousness, proper consciousness is very difficult. So that we should be very careful. Okay. And how a person will be, generally, how a person will be identified. In English, there is a saying, a foolish person will be identified when he starts speaking. When he starts speaking, we will understand what is his mind and what he is doing. In a similar way, a foolish person, initially he may look like a very nice person by his attire. He may be coming with like a suit, an attractive face and all that. But he may be speaking very rudely, foolishly. So in the other way, same thing. A saintly person maybe looks like very like wearing very cheap clothes, not very rich clothes, and not opulent. But when he starts speaking, we'll understand what he is reading, what is his consciousness, what is his realization. We can understand. So, in a similar way, when actually these sages in the Naimisharanya, headed by Saunika Rishi, asking Sota Goswami, Sukadeva Goswami is appearing like this, the madman, dumb and retarded person. How he is recognized by the sages when Parikshit Maharaj wanted to know about what he has to do during that 7 days. He is going to die in 7 days. So there are so many sages assembled, right? So that time, how they are able to recognize the Sukadeva Goswami. So they are all exalted persons, right? So great sages, they are there. They can recognize by the sight and his uh, eyes. A great person can recognize. So by the time he approached that place, they can understand that he is a great person. And the moment he started speaking Bhagavatam, they started hearing him very intensely, the rapt attention. So like if there is a in a room, we are listening to one person, then someone opens a door, right? So we'll suddenly look and see. Everybody will look and see. So it's a rapt attention. In the same way, when he came and just started talking, everybody with full attention, they listen to the Sukadeva Goswami. So, and also, Goswami. Who is called Goswami? Goswami means, Go means senses. So, Swami means control. Control. So, who can control his senses? And he has a great devotion and completely surrendered to the Supreme Lord. So he is called Sukadeva Goswami. And a sage is not therefore recognized by sight, but hearing. One should approach a sadhu or great not to see, but to hear him. So a lot of people approach sadhus just to have a darshan. Why? Because they are very exalted persons and they're pure souls. By having darshan, it is very good. There are multiple kind of people. Some people, they will approach only for material benefit. Okay, we will approach him, we'll get, if we get his blessings, will prosper in material things. Good money and health and all that. They are not interested in approaching materialistic person, and they are away. And at the same time, we should not approach them in that mood. So, okay, some people, little advanced, they approach them and they get blessings, and then they do some money also, because they use it for the same good purpose, and they get the blessings. But the main ultimate benefit is we need to hear from them. If we don't want to hear and just meet them, we will not get the ultimate benefit. Okay? Because Sukadeva Goswami was a sadhu who could speak on transcendental activities of the Lord. Okay, so they speak on the transcendental activities of the Lord. They don't speak on any materialistic matters. So what is the use? There is no use talking about that. And he did not satisfy the whims of an ordinary citizens. So generally some people wanted to attract the common man just by jugglery words and attractive words. So the problem with this materialistic people, or any common man, they are very fragile, very delicate. If we tell them strongly, you are doing wrong, and whatever the activities they are doing, it is not useful. It will be very difficult for them to accept it, because they're all in a different mindset, materially attached to all the things, money, family, and prestige, and all that. So for them, if we say that those are not useful renouns and all that, they cannot understand. And it is very, very, very difficult to convince them. But the great people like Prabhupada and exalted persons, they wanted to give the mercy, this knowledge. See, knowledge is a divine connection with the God. It's a buddhi yoga. So it has to be preached. It has to be preached to the people. But it is very difficult. So that is the reason some people use different jugglery words and then very attractive way to attract them. But we should not be doing that. Of course, preachers doesn't do that. Otherwise, what is the use? Like Mayavadis. Mayavadis, they will use different jugglery words, and they will tweak the words and the meaning of the scriptures, and they will say, you are God, I am God, and there is no God. This world is false, and all that. But the good preacher, like Prabhupada, what he used to say, convince the people by the reality with the correct examples, analogies. Like he used to compare materialistic people, the activities which we are doing, like a donkey. So a donkey can get the grass everywhere, but to get the grass from the master, he will work he work day and night just for getting the grass from the master. So in the similar way, we are working very hard day and night just to get a cup of rice and some food. Okay, so that kind of food we can get just the simple service activity. We no need to work too much hard. So in that way, Prabhupada is to give nice examples, and he is saying that a foolish person will do like this, and he will compare the donkey or like a throne in the camel. So he is comparing these things and indirectly showing the mistake of a person, and they are laughing at themselves, and then they will realize. So what we have to understand is, so when a preacher wanted to convince or preach this Krishna consciousness, we should not, we do not require to speak anything, and we no need to talk in an attractive way and change the actual meaning of it. So that is how. Sukadeva Goswami, when he started speaking Bhagavatam, you can see he spoke about what is the use of all these material activities, and he talked about what is the main goal of a human being, and what is the real religion and all that. So immediately when he started speaking itself, uh, he was able to convince everybody. That is the attitude and mood of a devotee or preacher. I'll stop here. If you have any questions, we can discuss on this topic.
Hare Krishna. Any questions, comments, reflections? Please open up. Okay, if there are no questions, let's thank His Grace Surikant Nitai Prabhu by chanting 3 times Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari. Let's offer our prayers to Lord Narasimhadeva to give complete protection to entire congregation and entire the world. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Muchur Muchur Namamyam Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Muchur Muchur Namamyam Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Muchur Muchur Namamyam Nrsimha Bhagwan ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. We'll have a regular Srimad Bhagavatam class tomorrow morning 6:30 a.m. Wish you a very very happy Deepavali and a prosperous, happy Krishna conscious New Year ahead of you to all of you. With that, we'll conclude the session today. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. भगवान श्री कृष्ण परमात्मा की जय। अमल पुराणम श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। स्वामी भक्त वृंद की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे। हरे हरे बोल। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna. Happy Diwali to you. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for giving this up. Hare Krishna.